Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and this video is meant to be something that I don't usually do on this channel, a sort of commentary reaction on a religious tack. And let me get it out of the way right away and say that I'm not somebody who is religious. I don't subscribe to any of the world's religions or faiths or anything like that. If anything, I would kind of loosely consider myself scientifically spiritual. That is to say, I usually describe myself as being kaleidoscopian, someone who views the world through a prism of possibility and largely still errs on the side of caution and skepticism, whether it be, science theory like string theory, or whether it be spiritual thinking along the lines of, an ethereal plane and ghosts and even the bridging between the two of alien life and what have you. Um, I'm open-minded to all possibilities, what is probable, what is possible. And, I don't usually care to talk about anything on a religious tack, but I was compelled largely to react to some of the statements made recently by the televangelist of the 700 Club, Pat Robertson. And anyone who is familiar with this gentleman probably knows that what he spews forth can best be described as asinine statements. And, everything from how women should be submissive and basically okay with if their husband goes out and cheats, and they should still be the dutiful wife and homemaker and not leave and break away from that, relationship, to the latest thing, which has to do with how gay men in large cities will go around and shake hands of people wearing these rings that will, break their skin and infect them with HIV and AIDS and all of that kind of stuff. And it's just mind-blowing the level of ignorance and bigoted hatefulness and spitefulness that spews forth from this cat with the viewership that he has. And it got me sort of thinking to things that I have read about in times of curiosity in my life, where I was examining different kinds of faiths and beliefs and stuff like that, religions, about the false prophet that will coincide with the coming of the Antichrist, who is said to, sort of in a similar manner, spew forth these misdirecting and ignorant statements in the false name of God, that will actually do more to lead people away from their faith. And it seems to me that, this sort of Antichrist and his false prophet are said to be, marked with the number 666, the mark of the beast. I would venture forth that the number or the numerals or the mark, whatever you want to say, is not so much the numerals 666, but should more resemble the number 700, as in 700, as in 700 Club, because I can think of no more fitting a sort of false prophet for evil, for hatred, for spitefulness, for bigotedness than Pat Robertson and his just asinine statements. Being somebody who probably has the largest, televangelist viewership in the world, I would think any thinking Christian, any thinking person of faith with conscience and compassion would question what this cat is saying. And I think the God of man is actually very much that, our conscience and our compassion. It just seems to me, you hear about this false prophet being the sort of Western voice for that evil. And the U.S. is the Western world. That's where the 700 Club is located. So it makes sense to me, that basically if you believe or you find, semblance in what this person is saying, the hateful, bigoted things he says, you really should start questioning your own beliefs and your own faith and yourself as an individual. And, that's really the most I can say about it. I'm not going to really delve any deeper than that. I just kind of wanted to share that and, see what people have to say about it, what you think about it. Otherwise, that'll be it for me, and I hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.